bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback.
It's caught. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Breaks the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So the defense declines the penalty and takes us to fourth down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Warren. Here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Smith wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Sharp looks by the hit. Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Directly out on the screen. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Got the quick completion. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Smith dropping to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Now on the option. And now he puts the ball through.
Deep breath, right? Man, he fumbled up there and coughed it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me. big-time break for the offense.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Off it is. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down. On the run, still looking. Turning it off.
And this is the frustration of playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on the defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
And now on second down for this offense. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they got him close to the goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
Trying to punch it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Gives it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing, get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
They want to run it left here. He fought them all for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Grab over the middle. It's Potts. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great power football with the ball. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Smith wants to throw. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. They got the screen set up. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the outside, and he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Grab behind the line, it's Conrad. He'll get it inside the 40. He'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Passes takes him still on his feet. They finally rustled out the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The play action fake. The short hand. It's caught. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. He splits the upright. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Smith dropping to pass. Now it's set up on the outside. They'll move at the 35. Oh, there's an alley to the left. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Might have let him a little. the play fake on first down. The throw. That's caught. It's Carter. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Into the field, and we're ready to play. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll do it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Smith wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the mistiming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Erickson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On the run, it's Westbrook. He's not going to make it. What a job on his defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake. Fires deep for the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dyer. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
Slants are very tough to cover. But they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball when he's boxing you out. He gets inside you real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
the middle, it's Conrad. Line getting set on second down. Handoff from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Out of the shotgun on third down. Flips it out to the back. Can't get into the ground. There we go. They make the stop at the sweet catch. Ready to give him a first down. They'll leave it with him. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Gonna swing it on second down. Working that wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Under fire. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And just a spectacular punt. He'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They'll give it to the back. Up run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out. Not giving him any kind of alley and knock him down for a ball. Smith dropping to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Westbrook. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Westbrook. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Westbrook. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
It is such a luxury for a defensive coordinator when you know you can get after the quarterback. This is the best team in the nation right now in getting sacks. Whether they rush 4, 5, or 6, time and time again, when they get the opponent in a passing situation, they're able to get home and create negative plays.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll keep it himself. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Hauls it in. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Nice Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now facing a third and long. Smith wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Erickson. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chain. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Hart over the middle. It's Hart. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Goes to the marker. It's Conrad. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. So now it's second and long. Motion from the back. Running into the open space. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's third and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go deep downfield. Go to the end zone, picked off.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. At the 35, he's open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. into the end zone for the touchback. He'll pull it on the read. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Finds his big tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to low time running short in the half. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. On the inside. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Smith wants to throw. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To throw, he's working against the clock. Couldn't find anyone open here. He'll move to find another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 3rd down. They bring the runner onto the field now. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there in safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And on that note, time to throw back to our guys at the stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. He breaks the tackle. Makes it past the marker. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Turning it on. And he's brought down after the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Peppers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his speed. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there was room to take. Pressure got through him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complimentary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Running to Green. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down to the 26. He is a menace rushing passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on first and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down and second and 9. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Smith dropping to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Duke is currently whirling from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to Pittsburgh.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. They'll try the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this.
Space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Couldn't get a block on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Smith wants to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, 5. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Converts on 4th down, still going. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Makes the catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here's the handoff. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Smith dropping to pass. Looking for the goal line. Needing one more try to legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's caught. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Now on 1st down from the 28. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll take it himself. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Caught near the sticks. It's Hutch. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. And off from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll go to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he missed it. No good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
They got more sacks than the closers. Winning this crisis time and time again. Getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete on the right side. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
He just missed the target on that, but got to put it on his body. Backed up now, here's second and long. Leaves it with the back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Smith wants to throw. Here's a heat. Unleashes one deep. Snag in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Here comes the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They get him down, and looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the leg and rolling out. Looking to buy time. Got a 1st down. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pops. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun. Give on the inside. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. He wants to throw it. Quickly to the wide receiver. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh.
Quick release on the RPO.
Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Defense says that's the half to them today. One bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Conrad. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. the tight end. Across the 45. They bring him down. Not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Sets up the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Smith dropping to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Going right to work up top. Dumps it off to the flats. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Potts.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space, and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Sweet cut there. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Only just dropped it, so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After with the incompletion. They go back up top. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he drops the throw. There's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The give as they work on that clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. Now they'll run the draw. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. It's good. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Conrad. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Flushed out of the pocket. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. That'll be first down. Lost a throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.